Tonight, blame it on the edit. Here's a RuPaul's Drag Race Season 15 review recap of the fans clocking the edit, the production, MTV, and the real friends of WeHo.
It's like World War Drag Race.
This is Reality Reflex. Before we begin, make sure that you like and subscribe so you can get all of the Drag Race and reality TV content. Earlier today, the news broke that RuPaul's Drag Race is moving to MTV. I want my MTV. We're revving our engines for the biggest season of Drag Race yet. Premieres Friday, January 6th at 8, 7 Central on its new home, MTV. RuPaul's Drag Race will move to MTV for season 15 with new episodes starting January 6th. Drag Race really started on Logo, switched to VH1, then All Stars went to Showtime, got a bad reaction, switched back to VH1, then switched to Paramount Plus, and now the main show is switching to MTV. Drag Race doing an MTV-related challenge with the huge logo in the back on the most recent All Stars season, the foreshadowing of it all. As the episode is going on, the fans at home are loving that MTV is skipping all the commercials. This season said, what commercials? No commercials? Yes! There's no commercials, as it should be. The 16 queens try to come together to create some kind of choreography, and girl, it is chaos. Production knows damn well they were being super messy by bringing the second group of girls right into the middle of the first group rehearsing choreo. Every season, RuPaul finds new ways to be evil, and I live. As the show goes on, we're seeing what things MTV has tampered with here and there, and then we find out there is a new intro for the main stage. Come through, new opening to the main stage. The new opening sequence for the main stage gagged me a bit. Okay, budget! Going into tonight, the show was featuring the Connecticut Queen storyline by bringing up the Amethyst and Robin romance. RuPaul's couples therapy race. Oh, so they saved her for the storyline. Queen saying they used to date. Production will now drag out a romance storyline. Snore. As the episode continued on, the fans were not enjoying the shoddy edit for the 45-minute cut of this season. They're rushing through these groups tonight. This editing, why is the acting challenge cut so short? 20 minutes in and they're already putting on their makeup for the runway? Jesus Christ, MTV, what have you done to this show? With the episodes being cut shorter on MTV, the fans also noticed that the deliberations were entirely cut from the episode. No deliberations? God, MTV sucks. Wait, no deliberations? They are really serious about these episodes being 1 hour. Drag Race, take me back to VH1. MTV is receiving mass backlash for cutting Drag Race to 1 hour.
Fuck my drag.
As the second week of Drag Race Season 15 came to a close, fans were upset and confused by how short this episode was. I blinked and almost missed the entire Drag Race runway. That was the fastest episode of Drag Race ever. Do I have to pay extra to unlock the rest of the episode?
What the fuck is going on in here on this day?
What is up with this short-ass episode? The queens do not deserve this little airtime. Just realized the Snatch Game is gonna be super short now because we only got 42-minute episodes.
Not this.
I know 45-minute eps was the norm for Drag Race for literally years, but with 16 queens, it's just not enough time. MTV, do something. I am tweeting in solidarity with everyone else. Cutting the length to 45 minutes is a step back in the franchise. The immediate shock became outrage and protest as fans online discovered this episode was truly only 40 minutes long. The episodes are 40 minutes without ads? Excuse me? Can we get a director's cut version of Drag Race? They can post the 1 hour episodes on WoW Presents Plus. Who gives a fuck about MTV? MTV, suck my ass. We don't like what you are doing to Drag Race. Just 40 minutes? Seriously? Are you out of your mind? Have you ever heard of customers retention in a fucking business class? The way last week's pit stop was longer than this week's actual episode, it's just
Not good.
The reason MTV cut Drag Race to just a 60-minute time slot was to accommodate The Real Friends of WeHo, a show that stars Todrick Hall. I knew the episodes were gonna be short, but bitch, they felt even shorter. Like, what? Cancel that other show and bring back those 90-minute episodes of Drag Race. I just know The Real Friends of WeHo is gonna flop because clearly they want Drag Race fans to watch, but I bet a lot won't out of spite that Drag Race is awkwardly short now. Also, can people stop letting Todrick on TV? It's getting old. Why the fuck would MTV shorten the episode? Like, nobody want to watch that generic gay Real Housewives show. Like, give it up, MTV. Praying for Real Friends of WeHo downfall. Even some of the biggest names in Drag Race history chimed in on this 40-minute time slot. Ugh, 40 minutes? We need more. We can all agree that was 40 minutes, not 40 inches.
I think you might have gotten scammed.
I can tell these episodes were cut down to just an hour, and I hate everything about it. They played 20 hours of ridiculousness every day, but they couldn't squeeze in an extra 30 minutes for Drag Race? Drag Race fans crack me the fuck up. Not y'all started a petition to change goddamn org. Y'all petty level makes my nips hard. Going into tonight, the fans wanted to remind everybody to tune out as soon as Drag Race was over, as we want the ratings to bomb for the fake friends of WeHo. Please, guys, make sure you turned off MTV when The Real Friends of WeHo is on. We need to get that show canceled because now RuPaul's Drag Race is 1 hour. Not enough. Why don't we take The Real Friends of WeHo and push it somewhere else? RuPaul announces that this Snatch Game is going to come in 2 separate segments, and the fans have some opinions, seeing as this is a short-ass episode. Are we getting 4 weeks of Snatch Game? This isn't working in a 60-minute episode. I could feel those missing 30 minutes of the last episode. It's going to be kind of hard to get used to this new length. MTV has butchered Drag Race with this terrible editing and short episodes. What the fuck? These queens deserve so much better. RuPaul comes in the room and announces that this is the reading challenge. There was enough time for each queen to share about 1.5 reads.
Is this bitch for real?
The edit was so fast that these fans wanted more. Not only 1 read per queen, these cut episodes are for the birds. We don't even have time to laugh. Apply your own advice and give us time to digest these jokes. This is the worst reading challenge ever, and it isn't the queen's fault, but this chicken shit editing gave no time for anything. The pacing of this episode is yet again a problem. MTV took Drag Race too literally. This editing is on NASCAR speed. Now that runway was too damn fast. I don't like nothing about it, Ru. I hate when the runway is 30 seconds of an episode. After the runway came the premiere of the Daytona Wins 2. This remix and this remake and this editing and this production was very confusing, perplexing, and we did not understand what was going on. I think I saw this show on Adult Swim at 2 a.m. once. The fuck is this challenge? What is this? This week, it's the Lip Sync-a-palooza. Immediately with this edit, the fans are wondering how are they gonna squeeze in all these lip syncs. Girl, I don't understand how they're about to do a whole lip sync Lollapalooza in 45 minutes. I hope these lip syncs aren't just a minute each round. We're about to get 15 seconds of these lip syncs, huh? Somehow the bottom 3 of this episode included Jax and Anitra with Spice. In the final twist of the episode, it was revealed that one final spin of the bingo balls was going to reveal which queen could randomly choose one of the other 2 queens to save to go back to the safe room in the couches. My mouth is on the fucking floor. Wait, so the girl whose ball is chosen still has to lip sync? Unfair. The fans were absolutely gagged when Anitra chose to save Spice. Anitra, what the fuck? Anitra, why? Anitra saving Spice? Gag.
Rigor Morris, girl. It was rigor Morris.
The Anitra versus Jax lip sync went down, and I will say Jax did not go out without a fight, and the fans definitely took notice at home. Producers, why y'all hate Jax? This was all a giant ploy to send Jax home, and I really don't like that. Like, at all. Oh my fucking god, Jax really killed it up to the last moment, honestly. She will eat up All-Stars once she has better fashion support. It was getting into the 30-minute mark of this episode, and we had a RuPaul walkthrough, we had a recap of the full series, and we even had a somber moment. And now we're getting a RuPaul performance on the main stage. The fans are wondering, with this 1 hour episode cut, do we have time for all this extra? Ru, we have 27 looks to see. We didn't ask for this song. Not RuPaul lip sync. These episodes are too short. Why are we wasting time like that? Ru, we don't have time for this performance. After the runway, Marcia was announced safe, and these fans were questioning that decision. How was Marcia safe? Marcia safe? Bring on the flood. Marcia safe? That look did not give Beyonce. And the interview? No. And going into tonight, fans are ecstatic that once again, we have 90-minute RuPaul's Drag Race episodes. Seated for 90 minutes. Let's go. Drag Race Friday, baby. Back to 90-minute episodes. The editing will be a trip to rediscover in a 90-minute format. Welcome back, Drag Race. One way or another, the production made it work that the thirstiest queens, Lux Nor London and Lucy LaDuca, were paired together. Lux and Lucy on the same team. Oh, this is good. Oh, they working together. Oh, this is shady. An hour and a half Drag Race episode makes such a difference. Finally. If this was the 40-minute version, we'd be on the runway right now. 8:42 and we're just getting to the Maxi Challenge. Drag Race is back, baby. Then it was announced that Lux and Lucy, the two thirsty bitches, won the challenge together. The producers making them tie after weeks of them fighting for second place. Thank God they finally won. I couldn't handle another week of I should have won. Oh no, not a double win. Lucy is never going to shut up about it. Everyone online was wondering, wait a second, hold up. Where is Carson Kressley? Wait, where has Carson been? I cannot deal with Ross judging fashion anymore on Drag Race. Wait, where is Carson? The bottom two this time was the frenemies, enemies, the battling for second place queens, Lux Nor London versus Lucy LaDuca. As it turns out, Lucy was finally eliminated, and of course, the production had to give her an extended exit scene. Girl, the editing on Lucy's exit interview was so choppy, I can't. The last confessional is Lucy fully unhinged. Laugh my fucking ass off. Can't wait for this reunion, child. The extended mirror clip, I can't. Everyone was asking, okay, seriously, where is Carson Kressley? Where is the hilarious Carson Kressley? Más Carson y menos Ross. Why isn't Carson here? And of course, another standout moment from this reunion was when we finally got the bonus content from the reading challenge. I knew we had more footage. They let us have it. They should have left these in. Oh, they really fucked up with the time cut. These reads are everything. Damn you, WeHo. This reunion in these 2 hours definitely had its ups and downs, but all in all, the fans thought this one was a little bit on the boring side. This reunion is longer than the first 10 episodes. This was the most boring and repetitive reunion ever. Definitely should have been only an hour. We will never get another reunion as iconic as Season 9. The extended edition is finally here.
Let the cameras replay that.
The full 90-minute episodes of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 15 are now streaming on Paramount+. Finally! The fans were so excited about the extra content of Anitra. Anitra's Snatch Game is funnier with this longer edit. Rewatching Season 15 of Drag Race, and Anitra is already getting more confessionals.
They eat her up every single time.
Most importantly, this Anitra versus Sasha Colby lip sync was extended. OMG, the extended version of Sasha versus Anitra is everything. Now, why did they cut this from Sasha versus Anitra Lollapalooza before? Can they do an uncut version though? The extended cut proves Sasha versus Anitra was the best lip sync of the season. I don't know what else to say.
Period.
In conclusion, this is the edit that we should have had this whole time. This longer edit of Drag Race Season 15 is the best television. I'm rewatching Season 15 now that the 90-minute episodes are available, and this is such a cunty season. We were served such a great drag this year. Okay, but why MTV thought it was a good idea to cut down the show when the full edit has so much drama, tea, and good moments?
This is your moment! Have it!
There you have it for Season 15 of RuPaul's Drag Race. Make sure that you're subscribed so you're ready for Season 16. This is Reality Reflex.